Hello, my soul family. I'm here to bring you a message for whoever needs to hear it the most. I feel like it's been a long time since we've connected. So, yes, let's take a breather. And remember, all of the monthlies are there as well, at least for this month. I don't know what next month is going to look like, but at least they're there for this month. So if you're checking on your family situation, don't hesitate to use your family deck if you're checking for your family, your career situation, what's going on in your personal life, like personal development. What else did I do? So I did career, love, personal, and family readings for the month. Okay, what you need to know. So use your sign deck, because sometimes maybe you are not the one with the problem. Maybe somebody in your family has a problem. If you use your sign deck and you ask God, like, what reading here is relevant to you or your story or whatever, just see if any cards fall out. Go around 4 times, I suggest. See if anything falls out. If nothing falls out, then that means there's no message there for you. But if something fall out, then that's where your message is. And perhaps the card left at the bottom of the deck is telling you the reason why things are however it is. Okay, so practice how to use your sign deck so you can get a more accurate. So if you want to check on, let's say, your grandchildren's perspective, you could use your cards and check for that. If you want to check on your husband or your wife's perspective when it comes to the family or career or whatever, use your sign deck. Okay, it's time that you start to connect to the divine in that way, so that way you can empower yourself more. Okay. So let's see, for those who need to hear from you at this time, Most High, what do they need to hear from you? Please, let's get them on the right track. What do they need to hear right now? The Beauty and the Beast Collective. Raw. We're beautiful monsters. Something feels funny in my hand, that's what I'm checking for. Yeah, it looks like God has me on some different missions this month. Yeah, this month just it's been going different. So, especially with my health concerns, it's not in my best interest to overwork myself. So, and it looks like everything just fell into place perfectly, because as you can see, the readings that were coming out, God had some things that it wanted me to, some messages that it wanted me to deliver. So yeah, it has been that type of month, but it's cool. I think we got y'all proper set up with enough information, and with your other favorite readers as well, you know. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we've got identity. Whoa, excuse me. I heard know who the fuck you are. That's what I heard. Like that. That's what I heard when I saw that card. My deck got wet. They feel sticky and stiff. Okay. So yeah, God says, know who the fuck you are. Oh yeah, I also did the light workers, the 144,000. I think that everybody should watch that video for July, because that was talking about knowing who the fuck you are, knowing your authority. And I'm hearing government. You are the government. Their dumb shit only have power when we give power to it. So don't let them just write things in a book and say, here, this is the new rule. Fuck all that. I heard somewhere about how it could become, it's been passed now. A bill has been passed to make calling people the wrong pronoun a felony. You could actually go to jail and be fined for doing that shit. Listen, if you look like a man, I'm going to say sir. If you look like a woman, I'm going to say ma'am. It's not my responsibility to know what the fuck you're going by. When you want to have breasts on a full fucking beard, fuck all that. Like you're silly ass somewhere. Don't try confuse me or my children. You're either male or you're female. And if you want to be a transgender, be a transgender. But if you want to be a man who now want to identify as a woman, but yet still you look like a fucking man, and I call you sir, that's your goddamn problem how you want to feel. If you want to fake being a woman, you need to do a better job. How about that? And likewise for the women who want to be men. Not my responsibility to know what the fuck you want to be known as. Because if you want to be known and be identified as a fucking helicopter and you look like a human being, then can you blame me if I call you human being? Or excuse me for not realizing that you're a helicopter today? These government people, they're gonna get what's for them soon enough. Watch. I'm gonna hear about them. I'll probably read about them in my cards. Shit. Gonna be some good times. Gonna be some good times coming up. Because the people aren't taking the bullshit anymore. It's stressful. Everywhere you look is all that negativity. Everywhere you look is a whole bunch of insensibility. Things are just ideologies from people that are just so fucking ridiculous that it's like they can't seriously expect anybody to take this shit seriously. Me, I just bypass them posts. I don't deal with the transgender agenda. I don't deal with what they're doing to these children, mutilating these children and giving them hormone blockers and all them kind of shit there. Listen, when these children get to the age where they know themselves, when they know who the fuck they are, they're going to come for everybody that did this dumb shit to them. So just give it 10 years, 15, 20 years maximum. That's why y'all gotta stay alive and look well doing it too. Keep fit, look after yourself, and stay alive so we can see this shit play out. Trust me, it's gonna be good. They've already started to clap back. These youth who have been fucking fooled into becoming, and the thing is, hear them talking about how the children can go onto these hormone blockers and all these things without telling the parents and stuff like that. That shit is just so ridiculous that it's like, yeah, no, cause if that even becomes quote unquote government policy, it's like that shit is too ridiculous to actually take seriously. I prefer you take me to jail, please, cause I'm not doing this. If I can't protect my child, then it's better I be locked up, because I'm not going to be out here and you're going to be doing this shit to my child and I do nothing about it. I swear to God, I'm so glad that I don't have a child right now. Raising it in this system, with them kind of teaching and that dumb shit that they got going on in the school. I swear to God, Babylon must be happy as well that I don't have a fucking child right now, because me and them would have been going at it. Trust me. God know what it was doing when it blocked that guy from coming my way and blocked my youth from being born and being raised in these fucking times. I thank you. Because I have enough battles fighting with them. And that would have been another one. Because I wasn't going back down. You're not going to have my female child in the locker room and then man come in and I shake them willy in front. The little boy and I come in and shake them willy in front of my youth and I watch my youth breast while she change. And what? Telling my children that they have to change into their gym clothes in front of everybody and mix up man child and woman child. Do you know how smart these children are nowadays days? Eh? My first sexual experience was when I was 3 years old. And that was in 1983. There was no internet and all that thing around. So imagine what these children of today know now. When they're always plunked in front of fucking TV and iPads and all that shit. Don't play them stupid games with me. I just stay out of this argument. Because I don't need the blood pressure. I'll let the other 144,000 that feel drawn to that subject deal with that, and I'll watch from the sidelines. I'm over here dealing with what I need to deal with. Look like my vibe is to deal with civil servants and secret societies and all them things there. I can handle that. I have the drive to handle that. I don't have the drive to handle what the fuck they're doing with these children and with people and their gender, their transgender agenda and all kind of. No. Anyhow, identity. Know who the fuck you are. Let's see. Know what you have the authority to do. That's what God want to talk to you about. Don't allow yourself to feel defeated without trying to rectify the problem within yourself to bring yourself peace. Alright, Mosai. I think we're ready now. We're done. We got mystery cards, y'all. Alright. What's your message? I heard that's your message, but I'm going to go around one more time. At the bottom of the deck, we got wisdom right now. Let's see. Followed by identity. Know who the fuck you are. Yeah, because I heard those are the messages, but just in case. Let's check some more. Wisdom, identity, abandonment, abundance. Divine love. Abandon all that divine love. Celebrations. Shame. Exactly. So God is saying that we turning away from our divinity and celebrating that shit is actually quite shameful. Know who you are. We got abandoning your abundance of divine love. So abandon your divinity and celebrating that shit is shameful. Okay? So I'm not gonna bother shuffle anymore. Let's see what the message is. So we got listening and aptitude. So your aptitude is your natural ability to do something. So God says, listen and do. Listen and do. So the first thing God wants you to listen to is that you should know who the fuck you are. You are a divine being. We are all divine beings. Act like it. Because what we're doing with ourselves right now, by abandoning our divinity. Here we go. So. By abandoning our divinity, abundance of divinity at that. We're not a little bit divine. We're a lot divine. So by us abandoning our divinity and celebrating that stupid shit, God says it's shameful. It's shameful, utterly shameful. So we got kindness, companionship, wish. So we got kindness, companionship, that's togetherness. And we got wish coming in, destiny, discernment. God says, I wish you people would use your intelligence. Yeah, that's what that is saying. God says, I wish you people would use your intelligence so that you can get to where you're actually supposed to go. So where your destiny right now should be you being discerning about the things you choose to believe, the things you choose to allow, the things you choose to block. Okay? So God is watching how we're behaving here. God is watching what the government is doing, and God is watching how we the people respond to it or don't respond to it. God is watching and seeing those who are choosing to play a part in the stupid shenanigans, wasting time, creating a whole bunch of mess with people's psychological well-being, people's physical body, our food, our water, everything. So this is talking about everybody who has a passion to put things in order. God wants you to get up and do it. Listen and then do. Aptitude is your natural ability to do something. You were created to do something. If there's something bothering you and you have ideas that need to be heard and implemented, put that shit out there. So who need to pick it up and do can get the inspiration to pick it up and do. That's what I do when I come on here and I do all these readings. I'm passing on the message so I can light the fire or create that spark in who need to be sparked. Because sometimes all we need is that thought. We're one thought away from heaven. We're one thought away from hell. Always. So it's for us to always make the best choices so that we can live our best life. That's how the mathematics go. Okay? So we need to use our discernment. Know when to act, know when to be still. Because if you sit and you watch these people implement all these rules and you just choose to follow them and subject your children to them and not try to overcome the situation and bring balance back to your family life and to your personal mental well-being, you have nobody to blame but yourself. That's what God is saying, because you have what it takes to do what you need to do. Listen and then do. Because I know a lot of us out here are frustrated with what's going on in the world right now. All these unfair rules and all this abuse and oppression and all these things. And it's like, if you're not going to do anything about it, then God says, don't look at me. Because God helps those who help themselves. The end. Have a good day or night.